Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and Char Vision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on Char Vision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is Char Vision.
Hi, everybody. It's Sunny and Char, and today is March 10th, 2023. And Sunny is now 10 years and 1 week old. So, how are you, Tony?
I'm wonderful, thank you. And you both look amazing and gorgeous.
That's very sweet. Keep it up. Keep up. Keep up the compliments with the Leo.
Right.
So I did a retreat this weekend.
How'd it go?
Or this week. It wasn't a weekend. It went really, really well. I actually did a one-on-one, which I rarely do, but she wanted it on her own. And I'm actually going to do another one-on-one.
Oh, wow.
And we went to the Integratron, and it was, Joe Carl was amazing at the Integratron. It was just so incredible. It was, I know I talk about it a lot on the show, but if anyone gets a chance to go to Landers, California, and you want a great healing experience, it's so, so special. And they have water there. They have an artesian well, and underneath the Integratron. Okay, Sunny wants to go down. See you
Bye,
later.
Sunny.
See you later. No, she said, Mommy's done. Mommy, I had enough. So there's 3 rivers that run underneath the Integratron, and it's also a vortex. And the water, I bring my own water and dump it out. I bring bottles of water and dump it out, and I fill up my bottles with their water.
Oh.
It's like
you taste the difference?
Water. So yeah, it's the purest water you can drink. And one of the rivers underneath goes straight to Mount Shasta.
Really?
Now, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've talked about this on the show, and for everybody tuning in, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And we've talked about different things. If I repeat myself, it's only because not everybody's watched all 260 shows. Right. But that's amazing, right? We have 260 shows.
Amazing.
Amazing. Thanks to you, Tony.
Oh,
anyway, or all of us together, teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Right. And so people who live in Mount Shasta, or some people who have had sightings, UFO sightings, and we've talked about this with Craig Campobasso, the spaceships go into the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And people have seen it, like a lot of circling round discs going into the mountain. And I don't know if you saw that this week. In the beginning of the week, I think it was, or last weekend, there was the government, the United States government said that they saw they called it a mothership.
Oh, really?
They called it a mothership and then there was some long thing, it was like a stick. It was like a stick that fell off of stick. It's like a long stick that I've seen fall off of like palm trees. And it was like a straight boomerang, maybe. I guess that's what it looked like, but it was straight. And they said it was for an object, and they didn't know what it was.
And this is where?
The United States of America.
No way. On Earth? I'm just kidding.
On Earth.
On Earth. Wow.
Is that crazy? On
That
Earth?
is crazy. I want to see it.
Well, I mean, unless I don't think I was dreaming. I saw it on the news. Now, I don't know that we can believe every single thing we see on the news.
Right.
However, they showed it and I believe it. And oh, and you know what else they said? The newscaster said also they had some guy from NASA or somewhere say, and there is more intelligent life out there than on the earth. Well, that's not saying
I was
much.
going to say that's not too hard to.
That's not saying much, but he did say that there are other species. There's more, that they feel like there's more intelligent life. Now, I believe that I mean, I think I always say the world runs like a battery. So there's always going to be a positive and negative charge. So I think there's positive UFOs, and I think that there's not positive UFOs, just like spirits.
Yes.
There's good and bad. So, but the good ones, I feel, have amazing healing abilities, like electromagnetic energy. I was told 50 years ago that the new medicine would be electromagnetic energy.
Really?
That is what the future will be. Electromagnetic energy. That will be the new medicine.
I could see that.
I don't know that they've really found that yet, but I really should have brought them with me. They're in my bedroom. I do light therapy. I have red light therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of like the color of that purple pink.
Oh, wow.
It's really purple.
Do you instantly feel the difference?
I totally feel a difference. And I also can tell when I do the red light therapy that it helps with serotonin.
Really?
It's in a great mood. It does.
We're both pretty good moods no matter what, but that would be good.
I usually am, but even if I'm stressed or something or whatever, or tired, I don't know, it's pretty. And the ones that I have are prototypes that I can't even tell people where to get them. That's the weirdest thing. It's like I might be able to one day, but when I ask this person who has helped heal me where to go, and I don't know, she said he wasn't making them, or there weren't something. I don't know what his deal was, but there are these genius guys that figure out how to do this stuff.
Oh, I know. There are a couple things that I've heard that coming up in the next few years that
what?
For anti-aging, and because back, I think Craig was telling us about the Valiant Thor, the stranger at the Pentagon, about how they brought to Earth. They're more of the Nordic aliens, and they brought a lot of technology to heal the Earth, heal our illnesses, anti-aging, all kinds of things that we took from them.
Right, I believe that, and also back to the Integratron, when George Van Tassel was guided to build this dome, that has no metal, and it was made as a time machine. And it was supposed to rejuvenate your cells and make you younger.
Really?
Yeah. And there's a post there that has 3 different colors. And when in the yellow post, I lean on it all the time when I go, because that was the post that you leaned on when all the stuff was in there. But see, it's gutted now. So he had a heart attack. And I can't remember when. He was 58 years old. It might have been in the 70s. He had a heart attack. And the next day, everything, the guts were gone, everything inside, all the machinery and everything he had. And they don't know.
Oh my gosh.
If like he was guided by Venusians from Venus, and they don't know if they took the stuff out of there or if it was the government or if it was his family or, conspiracy theorists.
Right.
They don't know who took it because it's in the middle of nowhere and anybody could probably get there.
Wow. I love it.
Yeah.
I love these stories.
Right. Well, you hear them all the time.
All the time. Yes.
But
I love them. I love them. And I think there's a lot of truth to a lot of these. So
there's a lot of truth. And I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, but some of the theories have come to pass and were true. Like years ago, I thought people were crazy if they talked about UFOs.
Did you really?
Oh, like 50 years ago when I first started doing
I
this
guess
stuff.
back then people did look
and I went, but then it didn't take me long to be open to it because I was learning and I was growing. I mean, I've been, evolving hopefully through the years. And they're definitely, and I don't know if this is, I mean, I guess it's got to be true. So I have a corral in Michigan. And my boyfriend was at my house and I was going grocery shopping, and I went grocery shopping and I came back and he swore that there was a UFO that landed in my corral.
Really?
And he wasn't on drugs or anything. And he was like, I think like 18 years older than I was, or
he was high on love for Char.
I don't know. But he said that, and I have felt energies like that there.
That's pretty cool. I wish you it's always when you see stuff like that, it's like people are like, well, I guess back then they didn't have their cell phones. So
here's the deal. He wasn't into psychic stuff, really. He was actually a performer. He sang, and he did events and sang, and he also did impressions of different people. He was very gifted and very talented. And he said that, and I said, come on. He goes, no. I said, you're joking, right? He goes, no. I went, oh, okay.
That's funny. Well, like I told you, when I was a kid, we saw a UFO, and my sister and I talked today, and she and we were just joking around. She goes, well, I was abducted, and I remember her telling me this about 6 months, maybe even a year ago. And I was like, yeah, tell me about that again. And she says, the night that we saw the UFO, I had a very vivid dream about aliens visiting me and me going with them. And when I woke up the next day, my socks were soaked like I had been outside.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? And I was like, have you ever talked to anybody about that? And I said, well, Linda Moulton Howe is the specialist on.
Right. And you're going to have her at your Parapod.
Yeah.
On April 1st, is she speaking?
In fact, there's the flyer. There's Char in the corner right there.
Oh, there's me. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be there too, you guys. I'm going to be reading for people.
And you can get tickets with 10% off with Char 10. Just put Char 10, you get 10% off.
Oh, that's so nice. And so also, can we show, if you can't make it to that, on March 25th, I am going to be at Toucans in Palm Springs. Do you have that?
Let me find it because I had it right here. I just saw it right.
Okay, not to worry.
Right there.
That's okay.
There you go.
Well, there you go. So what does it say, Tony?
It says, don't miss this Toucan's Medium Experience. So it's 2 events, March 25th, 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock, and tickets.
Oh my God, I've been telling people it's 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. I've been lying. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And people can get tickets how?
Reactionshows.com. That's the
reactionshows.com. Now, they're not publicizing this, but there's going to be another one too. But for now, come to March 25th. I will be doing readings. I will be taking people out of the audience, and I will do what I'm also going to do at the Parapod.
Woo-hoo!
So, you know.
And I was going to say, in the next few weeks, maybe we can give a pair of general admission tickets away on your show. Maybe.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. That would be lovely. Now, people need to know that it's in Santa Clarita?
Yeah, Santa Clarita, California, which is 30 miles north. Not even 35. It's 30 or 25 miles north of here, and I'm in Burbank, California. So it's just right over the mountain.
So the other thing is, and we're gonna get to some callers right now, but I don't think I told you guys. I told you, Tony, when we had the big storm in California. Did I tell you guys?
No.
I think I told you.
You told me, but
I didn't say it on the air.
Yes.
The roof of the apartment flew off. Oh. Literally flew off. So there was a tsunami in my living room.
Isn't that crazy?
Literally a tsunami. It's like it was crazy. Like I can't even.
And you've lived in that apartment how long?
Since 1985.
Oh my gosh. I wasn't even born yet. I'm just kidding.
Here, I'm not gonna bore everybody with this, but wait. I can't open it up. I can't open it up for some reason. Do you hear that?
Oh my god.
That's my living room.
Oh my gosh. Wow, it does. Oh my gosh. So everything got wet, huh? Did you lose a lot of stuff?
You know, funny enough, the only things that really got ruined are the couch I don't like and the chair I don't like. But the carpet, I love my carpet. That's so went down 2 levels. Down 2 levels. Anyway, enough about me. It's time for you guys. It's time for the Char Visionaries. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I want to welcome some of the TikTokers who I just talked to. And let's see who we've got, Tony.
Let's do it. So let's go and actually 661. I think that is actually in Santa Clarita or that area.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay, good.
661, you're on with Char and
yes,
Sunny on the floor.
Hi.
Yes, I'm in that area. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. What's your name?
Laura.
Hi, Laura. So do you live in Santa Clarita?
No, I live in Palmdale, right up above Santa Clarita.
So that's nice. Did you have a question for me, or did you? You know what? Okay. You want me to just tune in on you? Okay. Have I read for you before?
Yes. Yes, you have. You told me to call you back on your show, and so I am.
To call back on this line?
You told me to watch on Fridays and call.
Oh, how super. I'm so happy that you called in. Okay, I need to say my prayer of protection. And this goes for everybody that I'm going to read for tonight. We live in a physical world and we live in an energetic world, and there's good and bad in both. And we only like positive, good energy around us. So I'm going to say my prayer and then we're going to start. We ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us as we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe. We respect this opportunity and take full responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with the pure intention of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about us that is not of light, go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from us. I got to say, and stay away from us. That's even better. Okay. I see a J person or G. Do you know who that is? Do you have a J?
I have lots of J's.
Do you have a Joseph or John? Do you have a Joseph or John?
I have Joseph. I have Joseph and John. Those are my sons.
They're your sons. Okay. And is there also one deceased? Not your son.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Joseph or John that are deceased.
Is there a Jim or James?
My grandfather went by James.
Yeah. So your grandfather's spirit's here. He's talking about your sons. And I'm seeing one of your sons making, I don't know if he's making leeway or a change with career or work. Is he making a change around this? Or are they making changes within his work?
None that I know of.
Okay, so you can ask him, but I see a positive change around him in his work. And I want to know if you had a health concern recently.
Yes, I just had surgery about a month ago.
Yeah, and so you're on the mend?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Can you walk around? Are you allowed to walk around now?
Oh yes, and I had a knee replacement in November also. And
yeah,
yes,
because I was gonna say that
from...
you're gonna. I see you getting right up after your surgery, and walking around, and I feel like you're having it ahead of you, the knee surgery.
No, I had knee surgery in November.
Okay,
I had a hernia surgery.
Okay. I think I'm seeing more about your legs and your knees, and to make sure you do I don't think you're doing the physical therapy like you're supposed to.
Well, they graduated me out of it, and I probably should be doing exercises more.
If you don't use it, you lose it. So I'm being told by your angels and spirit guides that you need to do that. You need to watch your knee. Now, I see someone that had either a miscarriage, or did you lose a child, or did your son?
I lost 2 children. My mom lost many children.
And who's Mary or Margaret or M?
I have a sister that's Mary.
Mary's your sister. Okay. So was it right before her or right after her that she lost a child?
My mom lost them in between. I think all of us. My mom lost like 7 children.
Yeah. So I feel like those spirits weren't supposed to be there, but I feel like one of them was reincarnated into Mary. So
that would make sense.
Yeah. So the one spirit didn't make it, but then Mary was born, and it all came together. Now, who had I see somebody that had an issue with drowning. I don't know if this is for you or someone else that's trying to connect with us on the show. Do you know somebody that had an issue?
No, there's a joke that I always say that my daughter Jennifer must have drowned in a previous life because she's got such a fear of water. And
okay, so that's another J. That's another J, and that's Jennifer.
Yeah.
I think that she had a drowning, probably in another life, and that's probably why you're joking, because many times there's truth said in jest. Now, does Jennifer also have an issue with her knee or her hip?
No.
I think she has to watch that as she gets older.
I know she has back problems.
Yep, she's going to have to watch that as well. She should really start doing Pilates or yoga, or start, stretching and taking care of things with her body. Who's always on the diet? Is she always on a diet?
No, not her. My other daughter, Amanda.
Amanda. Okay, so and did she also have an issue with her body?
No, she has
Okay.
she thinks that she's fat and she's not fat. She's very tiny.
Okay, so she thinks she's fat.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So maybe she has a little bit of an image thing going on, but I feel like she's okay. But the one with the back, I feel like needs to, so she doesn't have other issues. She's got to watch. She should start building everything up now. Anyway, thank you so much for calling.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, please call again. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's get another one in here, please. Let's do, what the heck? Let's do a 914.
914.
I think
Here
that's
we
New
go.
York. 914, you're on the air?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. What's your name?
Ellen.
Hi, Ellen. Thank you for calling in.
Hi.
Did you have a question for me?
I just wanted to see if I could connect with my boyfriend.
Okay, is he deceased then?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so just be open about, don't just think of him, because I may not just get him exactly, but I'm getting a couple
Sure.
things. Is there an R or D or R or B in his name, first, middle, or last name?
No.
Or is there a J or G with his name?
No.
Okay, and who's Mike or Mark?
I have a brother named Mike.
You have a brother named Mike. Okay. Okay, and is there an M with the boyfriend, the last name or first name or anywhere? Or an A or an M?
No.
An A or an M?
Well, in the name, there's an A and an M, but it doesn't start with that.
Wait. In his first name, there's an A and an M?
Yes.
And is there also a T or S in it?
Yes.
A T?
C. Yes, both.
Is he
T
Thomas?
and an S.
Is he Thomas?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It took me a while. It took us a while to connect. So Thomas is here. Wow, this was devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah, unexpected.
Yes.
Yeah.
In one way, yeah.
Yeah, but like you thought maybe he'd make it. So, or he thought maybe he'd make it. He didn't, I think, did he say to you that he thought he would pass before you? Did he ever tell you that?
Yeah.
I think he knew. Even though he thought maybe he could make it through this time, he knew. He knew. And
Yeah, I think he did.
he was trying to warn you. And he's showing me a chain. So I don't know if this is a bracelet or a necklace or.
It's a necklace.
Yeah. And do you wear his necklace? Do you have his necklace?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you wear it?
Yes.
And you're wearing it now?
Yes.
He knows that. He knows you're wearing it now, and it makes him happy. And he says it brings him closer to you. Now, he's showing me a heart. So I don't know if you know what his symbol is to you or when he visits you and connects with you, but one of his symbols is a heart. Did he give you anything that's a heart? Or he's showing me a heart.
I'm sure at one time he did.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
oh, yes.
What is the heart?
He gave me a clatter ring that has a heart in it.
Okay. He's showing me the heart. And did you lose it? Or you don't know where it is?
No, I have it.
Oh, you have it. Okay. But you're not wearing it.
Not now, no.
No. Okay. That's what it is. You're wearing the necklace, but not the heart. He's in the room with you.
Right.
So he's talking about the photo that you have near you of him.
Yeah, there's many.
Yeah, he's talking about it. And also the candle. He's talking about the candle that you light for him.
Yes, I do have a candle.
Mm-hmm. So when you light that candle do you know how I teach people to put themselves in the white light in the mirrored egg? Put yourself in one first, always. And then put him in one as well.
Okay.
Something about his mother. His mother is still living, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Then he must be with his mother. Or is your mom living?
My mom's here, yes.
Okay. He's talking about mother. And he's also talking about Michael. Are you close to Michael, your brother?
Well, not in distance. He's in a different state.
Mm-hmm.
But we're all pretty close.
Yeah, because he's saying if you ever need anything.
I'm not.
You're not what?
I'm not in. I don't live close to him, but the family's close.
Mm-hmm. He's also showing me something about a car and the pedals of a car. So have you had an issue with your brakes or your car? Or
no.
Why would he do you have his car?
No.
Okay. I don't know why he's showing me, why is he showing me pedals in a car? Like the gas and the brakes. I don't know. Maybe to be careful when do you have a heavy foot when you drive, or did he?
He had trouble at the end driving. I used to have to drive him.
He couldn't drive. Like he couldn't.
No.
He couldn't put his feet on the pedals.
Right. He had a problem with neuropathy.
Neuropathy. Okay, that's what he's showing me, that he couldn't. It's not a problem that.
Yeah, I used to have to.
It's a problem.
I used to have to drive him.
Yeah, it's a problem he had with the pedals. He's saying he can drive now. He can. He wants you to know that he's whole now, because when we go to the spirit world, there's hospitals and there's healing that goes on. So you need to know that he's okay and that he's well again. Like they worked on, like, we have to psychologically heal. If someone's sick for a long time with cancer or whatever, we need, when we get to the other side, we have to realize we're not sick anymore and we can heal. And we,
Yeah, he had cancer.
yeah, he's talking about that.
He had it for many years, but he kept bouncing back and coming back.
Right. And he thought he was going to bounce back again this time. And that's why he was surprised that he crossed over this time. But he's saying that he had problems with his teeth, or soreness with his teeth, or issues with his teeth.
Yes.
And he's saying it was
from all the chemo.
Yeah, he was always in pain with his teeth, or they chipped, or he had problems with his teeth. So he's talking about, I think he's talking about all this so that you can have some peace of mind knowing that he's whole again. And when you get to the other side, he'll be waiting there for you. Tom. I don't know what you call them, but
I called him Tom, but a lot of his friends called him Tommy.
Yeah. And that he will be there waiting for you with bells on. And he's talking about something that happened this last Christmas. I don't know if you had a visitation from him or what, something
On
about Christmas. Something about, did you have a present that was unopened or something? Something about Christmas.
Not that I remember.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I think, maybe he was with you at Christmas. Was it the first Christmas you weren't with him, or?
It was the second.
The second Christmas. Okay. So he knows how hard it's been for you. Holidays are always hard anyway when we lose someone. So know that he loves you. Know that you would have been his bride.
That's funny because we were together a lot of years, like 25 years. I was previously divorced as he was, and we used to go away to this in the Caribbean every year, and they had a wedding chapel there. That people used to go there on destination weddings, and every time we went by it, he'd say, "Oh, you want to get married?" And I'd be like, "No, been there, done that," Okay. And we always joked about that.
He said you would have been his bride, and in your hearts, in his heart, you were, and you need to know that.
Yes.
And you need to know he's at.
I know that.
And thank you so much for allowing me to connect with Tom.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry for your loss, but he says that you're a survivor, and you're good at moving on with your life. So God bless you. Thank you so much for calling. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you go. So that's so hard.
That is hard. 20-some years. That's a long time together.
Yeah. I can't imagine. Tony, some people write into Facebook and ask questions, and I don't know how to connect with that, and I feel frustrated. Can you see any of those?
Sure. Let me look and see if I can see some here. Let me look. Do you want me to?
Is there a question? Are there any questions?
I'm looking down the list here. Thank you for the number. Hi from Iowa. A lot of people trying to get in, and just people know. Just we have a 15. Okay. 15 lines open. So keep trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take another caller then.
Let's do it. All right. So we have 541. 541.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I'm so excited I got in.
Well, I'm excited you got in. What is your name?
Joy.
Hi, Joy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Have I read for you before?
You have not. I've watched you since Regis Philbin.
Oh, wow.
Exposed Kelly's baby coming on.
Oh my
I have
gosh.
never had a reading from you.
I'm
a firstie.
Well, thank you so much, Joy, for calling in. And that's incredible that that you remember that moment. It's kind of like the gift that keeps giving. Did you have a question for me?
Yeah, I was wondering what family might be around me that's passed.
Okay. So just be open about everybody living and deceased, okay? I want to know if you have an E or L person. You got to be open. It could be a middle name, last name, first name, E or L. And also I see an M or A.
I have an M.
Is that a female? The M?
Yes.
And is that like a Mary or Margaret or?
Mary.
Mary? Yeah, Mary's here. Now, is that your grandma, your mom? Who is that? Your aunt?
My mom's sister, my aunt,
Your
mom's
aunt.
sister.
Yeah, she's around you. And who's A? Anne or Anne? And there's also
a blank right now.
There's also a J person besides you. A J or
Several
G.
J's.
Is there a Joseph or Jim or John? Jim, who is that?
And that's my dad and my grandpa and my great grandpa.
Yeah, Jim James. Or is it James? Yeah. They're all in a row. They're all together watching over you.
Oh.
They somebody's bursting with pride in a uniform. Like somebody wore a uniform, like either in the service or they're in a uniform.
My dad was in the Merchant Marines, but I did never see a picture of him in a uniform.
Okay, so that it's probably the Merchant Marines. Yeah, like so proud of it. And who had a gun or rifle?
Maybe my first husband.
Is he deceased?
Yes.
And do you know William or Robert?
Yes.
Who's that?
An uncle. I had two uncles and a cousin.
Mm-hmm. So they must all be gathering together on the other side. There must be a family reunion you weren't invited to. Just teasing.
Could you repeat that? My phone cut out a little bit.
I said there must be a family reunion you weren't invited to. So
How exciting.
Yeah. So and who's Steve or S or C? S or C?
There's a C that was a friend years ago. I called him my adopted grandpa. He passed many years ago.
Was he C?
Oh, and A is Al.
Al? Who's that? Yeah. And the C?
That was another adopted friend. He was my adopted daddy when I was a teenager.
That's the A I was getting in. Is there a CH or CA or CL?
Let me think. CL.
Like Cleo Clark or it's CL.
Do you want me to say the name?
Clyde? I don't know.
Would
CL. Clyde. It's CL.
It's a man's name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of the name, but he's here. Is he the adopted dad one?
Adopted grandpa. He was my adopted grandpa.
Yeah. He's here with you as well. So
I'm getting chills. Thank you.
Chills means that it's the truth. When you get chills, it means it's the truth. Are you needing something with your eyes done? Do you have cataracts or an issue with your eyes?
Yes, my vision has been getting worse because of a medication I have to be on to stay alive.
Oh, wow. That's pretty heavy. So I feel like they're saying to be careful with driving at night, be careful with night vision.
Okay.
Do you have an issue? Do you drive at night?
Not usually anymore, no.
Yeah, so that's probably better. And they're all watching over you, so you don't have to worry. You're not alone. And the guy with the rifle or the gun, it's a good thing you divorced him. He wasn't.
I teasingly say that he taught me everything I didn't want in a marriage. That he was my first learning marriage.
Yeah, he was like, he knows, I feel like he knows he was like not a good energy and that he was selfish. And you were always the giver and the kind one and the doer.
Yes.
Excuse me. Those spirits get in my throat. So I feel like he's apologizing. Yep.
Wow. Oh, I got chills again. I just got big chills again.
Yeah, because that's your intuition kicking in. He's apologizing to you.
I've had some wonderful, well, thank you. He went by Grizz, but his real name was something else. But
okay, but I asked about
it. Say thank you, Grizz, for the apology.
Okay. I asked about a G earlier, and maybe I don't know that I would have gotten that name, but thank you so much. That was what?
Oh, thank you, Char. You're such a gift. You're such a gift. Thank you so much.
Well, you take good care of yourself, and it sounds like the medication, even though it has side effects, it sounds like it's helping you.
Definitely. It's a miracle.
So stay positive and stay well.
Thank you very much, and you as well, too.
Thank you so much. All the best. You too. Bye-bye.
Oh,
boy, we've got so many nice people from Char Vision.
Amazing people.
So everybody, if you want an appointment with me, you can go to char.net, char.net. I do private sessions. I do different lengths. They're different prices. I also do group readings. I think I'm going to do another, my group reading in March is sold out, but I'll be doing another one in May. And you are welcome to join it if the spirit moves you. And I appreciate all of you calling in. And thank you, Tony, for today. And everybody, just remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Be well. Have a great week. See you Friday.